Hello everybody, my name is Erika, and today I am not gonna do an animation video as I usually do, as I am a rigger and animator for video games, but since I was already in Lolita attire, I thought that I could make a little fun video about the fashion for the first time. So in case you are only interested in animation, I recommend to watch my other videos. I thought I'd try a Cupcake Kami-sama, a Lolita Level Up Quiz 3.0, because, well, I already watched her videos and I wanted to try it out. So let's start. I'll read the questions and see how much I scored. The first time that I tried to do this kind of test, I didn't score very high. I also wasn't very long into the fashion until now. I am now 1 year into being Lolita. I think 1 year and 3 months, and I have accumulated quite some dresses. I am still far from where I'd want to be with my wardrobe, but I'm trying my best. Also, let me showcase my little teacup. Alright, let's start. So, question number 1. You have a favorite brand? Let's answer this one. Yes, and that brand is Innocent World, which today I'm wearing. I'm actually really happy because I managed to obtain, well, this blouse and this headdress. I have been eyeing this headdress since it came out, I think, some months ago, but I don't know how to order from Japanese websites yet, so I was lucky to find it secondhand, actually on Vinted, which I recommend. I've sold a ton of stuff there. So yeah, my favorite brand is Innocent World, and I'll mark that as 1. I own a petticoat. Yeah, I actually have, let's see, one very bad that I got from, because I actually wanted to use it as a skirt, but I think it was some kind of Wish Milano alternate, because I got it from eBay, and I wasn't into Lolita yet, but, and it's scratchy and not great, so that's 1, or maybe half of 1. Then I got another one in tulle, very light, again, because I was searching for something to use as a tutu. So I actually always been into that kind of silhouette until I actually discovered that you can actually wear it as a fashion. So yeah, those were my first 2, and I still have them. And I actually use the black one when I want to add some more poof. Otherwise, I only use my other ones. Then I have a hoop skirt, an A-line hoop skirt. Then I have, oh, it's actually there. I have a very poofy hoop skirt with layers of tulle. And then I have a cage one, which is actually bad because the dress tends to fall in it. And that one I don't use at all. So that's like, so yes, I'm gonna mark that as a 1. You own multiple petticoats in different cuts or length. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. So I'm gonna mark that as a 1, yeah, 2. You own an item from a Japanese brand. Yeah, I do. And I'm really happy that I do. You own a novelty item from a Japanese brand, like plates, mugs, stuffed animals, home decor, or other non-wearables. Actually, not yet. I am eyeing some stuff, but not yet. So for that, it's gonna be a 0. I own an item from Borderline. Yeah, actually, yeah. Some the bloomers that I'm wearing, and also a couple of katsus. I also used to have. I sold it like last week. One of their dresses, the velour one in black. But I sold it because I didn't really like this part here. It was really nice, really warm in winter. You own an item from a Taobao brand. Yes, actually, yeah. Oh, this week, for example, or this necklace, which is from another dress. You own an item from a Korean brand. Yeah, actually, multiple. I have dresses from Maribel, secondhand, because I don't know how to order from them, but I know how to use Lace Market. And also from Baroque. So that's 2 dresses, yeah, from Korean brand. You own an item from a Western indie brand. Western indie brand, that would mean, for example, Ladies Love or so on. Actually, not yet. I'm looking forward to get some. You own a complete Lolita outfit, yes. You have worn a complete Lolita outfit in public. Yeah, multiple times. Especially I have this thing that I actually started wearing Lolita, and then the pandemic just kind of happened. I started searching like a desperate for a local com, and I found one that actually dresses in Harajuku fashion, and I managed to attend one single meet of there. It was beautiful. I loved them so much. And then because the pandemic started and I kind of started accumulating so many dresses, I wanted to wear my dresses. And I was very frustrated. And it was also it actually helped me to find the courage to wear it every day, because thanks to the fact that we had mandatory masks, kind of felt more protected to wear them around the town, because people couldn't really like recognize me. Although in the end, I am super recognizable because I'm like, oh, you're that girl, and the people around the town. I remember that at first they were like either asking why you're dressed like that, or just randomly taking pictures of me without permission. And then now they don't bother anymore. They don't take pictures anymore. And at most, my neighbor is the best, because at first he was like, he's the grumpy type. And now when he approaches me and I'm dressed up in Lolita, he says, "Ooh, I like the dress. Oh, I like the other one better." And also the other people around the town are like that. So yeah, I'm definitely wearing a Lolita outfit in public, and I'm enjoying it, and I kind of made it enjoy also to my little town. You have worn a complete outfit in public, and it wasn't even on Halloween or at a convention. Yeah, I did it. You have enough Lolita outfits to wear a new one every day of the week. Yes, yes, I do. You have enough Lolita outfits to wear a new one every day of the month. Okay. So before I started selling, I owned around 40 dresses. So yeah, I definitely had enough for every day of the month. Now I'm trying to sell some so that I can narrow down the ones that I actually like, that I want to keep. But I'll give myself a 1 for that. You have a Lolita outfit appropriate for every weather that features in your climate. Yeah, I actually also got an angelic pretty coat, which is awesome, which was a huge problem with the cloak that I had, which was warm, but it kind of had holes in there. I also have very light kind of dresses for summer, and I have casual ones. And I actually also tried to order a Lolita raincoat, but Glitzy Wonderland kind of they never have the stuff that they list there. So I tried, and they had to, but there was an attempt. But yeah, overall, yeah. You have been wearing Lolita for over a year. Yeah, yes, I have. You have been wearing Lolita for over 5 years? No, and not even for a decade. Number 19. You have gone 7 days straight wearing only Lolita. Yeah. Yes, I have. Because taking the dog out every day, at some point, it was the only thing that kind of saved me from the depression of only being stuck at home. I was really looking forward to the moment where I would dress up and take the dog out. So, yeah. Am I a daily Lolita? I am a daily Lolita when I'm wearing Lolita whenever possible, and I'm especially wearing Lolita when the climate is right. When it's raining and it's kind of depressing, I'm not wearing Lolita. Yeah. So I'll mark this as 1. You wear brand items with your normal wardrobe. Brand items, I have to say no, to be honest. You have applied at least one of the Lolita rules to your regular dress style. Actually, yeah, like covering the shoulders, matching hair, accessories. Yeah, since wearing Lolita, I was super bad at matching colors and patterns. I used to wear so many patterns mixed up because I kind of like stripes. So I basically had stripes up, stripes down, and stripes on every piece of clothing. And So that kind of got confusing, and it wasn't until Lolita that I started getting white pieces or solid pieces. Yeah, so wearing Lolita actually helped me dress better. Also, when I'm not wearing Lolita, which is very rarely, but still it happens. So I'll give that a 1. You have changed your appearance to fit with your Lolita aesthetic better. Example, haircut or color, I'd remove piercings, hide add tattoos. Actually, yeah. Before, when I was beginning in Lolita, I didn't have a fringe, and I didn't like the way that my hairstyle looked when I was in Lolita. Actually, this is the first time that I'm wearing a wig, so and this is the first time I decided to make a video, of course. But I cut a fringe, especially because I wanted to look good in Lolita. So that's a yes. You own a Lolita item that was released this past year. Yeah, I actually, that's mostly from Taobao that I do reservations, but yeah. You own a Lolita item that was released over 5 years? Yeah, Lace Market, the best to find those. And over 10 years ago, let's see, so we are in 2000, it was an Infanta piece that was very old. I sold it 2 weeks ago, but I used to have it. It was so old, it wasn't even, like, it was in a ley-line cut, it wasn't on the library, and I got it secondhand. Very nice. So I presume that that was very, very old. You own every item released in a favorite print or series. I wish I did. No, I don't own it yet. I hope that one day I'll be able to have every colorway of something that I love. But I am trying to own multiple colors of the pair of shoes that I like. I have very small feet, so once I find a pair of shoes that actually fits and that is nice, I am attempting to buy every colorway of that kind of pair of shoes, which is actually a Taobao brand, but it's so comfortable. They are in the mail. Do they count if they are in the mail? I'm gonna mark it as a yes. You still own the first Lolita item that you have ever purchased? Yes, I do. Although I have considered selling it, should I not sell it? You own a dress that is highly sought after and currently retails at least 100% more than it originally did. You know, I actually tried to bid for honey cake in the ivory colorway, and I got outbid in the last 10 minutes. So not yet, but fingers crossed that maybe I'll be able to find a honey cake in ivory at some point. Then you own a parasol? Yeah. You own bloomers? I have 3 pairs. You own rocking horse shoes? No, I find them terribly ugly. You own a pair of tea party shoes? Of course I do. You own at least 1 pair of shoes from a Japanese brand? Not yet, not yet. You own a purse shaped like something ridiculous? Yeah, I actually do. I think that this crab purse is the most ridiculous one, but it's also super cute. And look, the eyes are the opener, and it's so perfect. I really like this purse, and it is like the star of the scene every time I use it. I also have more of these that are weirdly shaped because I really do enjoy this kind of purses. You own an old school rectangle headdress? Of course I do. I have a white one. You own a bonnet? Also yes. The blue one from Alice Girl. You own roomwear, pajamas or swimwear that fits your Lolita aesthetic? Yes. You have worn Sweet Lolita? Yes. I can say yes. I guess that the fruity prints that I have, and also the fact that I have several angelic pretty dresses qualify as Sweet Lolita, although that's not the style that I prefer. I have worn Classic Lolita, yeah. I have worn Gothic Lolita, yeah, I have worn a Gothic cord, at least one. I have worn an old school Lolita cord. No, not yet. That's something to try. I have worn boy style, also not yet. I have worn one of the lesser worn Lolita substyles such as Spunk, Ero, Wa, Guro, etc. Actually, my favorite substyle is Country, and that's not listed here, so I'm gonna mark it as 1. You have worn a wig, circle lenses, or false eyelashes, actually. Yes. You have bought items in an online Lolita community? Yeah, I had. You have received a free gift with a purchase from an online Lolita community. Oh, I also received a rectangle headdress by purchasing from Less Market. That's the one that I mentioned. So yeah. You know your measurements for the purpose of buying secondhand Lolita clothing. Yeah, I'm not gonna disclose them, but I know exactly what I need to fit in dresses. Also because the many dresses that I'm reselling are also partly due to the fact that in the beginning I wasn't sure about what would fit me and what actually fits. So I purchased several dresses that weren't quite in my size. You know your measurements in various formats: metric, imperial, Japanese, European, American, shoe size, etc. I don't know about... Wow, since Lace Market for some reason has inches instead of centimeters, I have a vague idea. Does that count? I don't know. I'll mark it as a 0 for now. You have sold items in an online Lolita community? Yeah. You have bought items, an item from eBay, Amazon, or a shady website, and it came out okay. Yeah, I actually had from eBay, from Amazon. From Amazon, I got that purse. So I got this purse, and it's actually fine. It's really nice. I have been wearing it a lot. In fact, it's a bit consumed here. It's a really nice purse. I really like it. You have bought from a Japanese auction? No, I don't know how they work. From a shopping server? I have ordered through a shopping server, yeah. So I tried a reseller, and I also used 42 agent to order, and that's what I'm using now to order from Taobao. You have ordered from a Lolita fashion reseller? Yeah, from Lolita Wardrobe. I actually recommend her. She's really nice, Angela. I don't know if it's just one person, but I always speak with one. You have bought brand directly from the official store, online or physical? No, not yet. I wish to go visit Angelic Pretty. I wish to go visit Angelic Pretty in Paris when the pandemic ends, maybe. No, that didn't happen. But I did buy a lucky pack. And I bought an item in reserve. Yeah, from Taobao, but yes. You track the exchange rate of Japanese yen to your own currency? Yeah, and also yuan, the Chinese yuan. Yeah. You have had to pay additional customs tax charges for your order all the time. And let that sink in. You have cried because of being hit by high custom tax charges on your order. Yes. Yeah, so much. You have declared a lower value on the customs declaration from an avoided additional charge. A form and avoided additional charges? Yes. And also did it for others when selling stuff abroad. You avoided any additional charges without having to do anything to the package? Oh, once, yeah. Yeah, because I used this lower postage. You have opened an order and discovered a purchase that you had forgotten about? Oh, yeah, it actually happened. It was for 2 barrettes that I ordered from, I think it's called Sacra Fairy. They have this very cute brooch. You have waited a month or longer for an order to arrive that was not a pre-order. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on now on 42 Agent. I think it's lost. I don't know. Next section. You know the difference between a JSK and an OP. Yeah. And I'm wearing neither now because I'm wearing a skirt. You know the difference between a pannier and a petticoat. I suppose. The pannier. I don't know what that term is, but if it's a hoop cage, then yeah. I'll be honest and mark it as a no because I don't know what a pannier is, and I'm not sure it is what I think it is. You can name at least 5 prints. Yes. You can give at least 3 full names of Baby the Starshine Brides or Alice and the Pirate Prince. Why those 2 brands? No. You can tell which items are from which brand just by looking at them. Oh, for most, actually, yeah. Like Atelier Pierrot has that kind of cut, or similar. You can tell which items are from which brand just by looking at them, even if they are not a print. Yeah, like I was mentioning, the silhouette in some brands is heavily recognizable, or the way Baroque dresses are made, that they always use certain shapes. You have picked up a hobby that would be considered appropriate for a lifestyle, Lolita. Baking bread. Yeah. You consider yourself a lifestyle, Lolita? As much as I can, yeah. You know how to wash your Lolita clothes. Yeah, you put them in the washing machine, all on their own delicate cycle, with those things that catch the dye. You know who Mana is? Yeah. You know who Mr. Yan is? Yeah, actually, at the moment I am recording this video, the Mr. Yan body pillow is being sold on Lace Market, and I actually also bid and commented there. So perhaps I'll bid it and try to get this Mr. Yan pillow so I can record romantic dates with Mr. Yan and just have this, maybe make a separate Instagram account just for that. That would be super weird. And that would be also extremely funny in my opinion, so it may be worth to spend some money on it. You know how to pronounce moi-même moitié and métamorphose temps de fil? I don't know. I actually studied French, but I know that my French pronunciation is bad because my French teacher didn't forget to remind me about that every single time I said anything in French, so that makes me very, very self-conscious, but I think that at least I'm trying, so if I say it wrongly, please correct me. You know how to pronounce moi-même moitié and métamorphose temps de fille, and French is in your native language, I guess. You know how to pronounce shearing. I remember that this was something that at some point Tyler said, and it had this weird pronunciation, but I'm not native and this is too hard, so I'm gonna mark it at a 0. You have started learning Japanese as a direct result of your interest in Lolita fashion. Actually, no, I started way earlier, so that's a 0. And okay, so here's one that I actually did, number 128. You have seen Kamikaze Girls. Yes. You have read Kamikaze Girls? Not yet. That's going straight to my to-do list. You actively seek out other films, books, comics that feature Lolita fashion characters? Yes. Yes. I was obsessed about it at some point. And it's so difficult to find. If you know something, leave a comment below because I'd like to know more. I enjoy so much content about Lolita, so that would be my pleasure. You have met a Lolita you don't know whilst out about town. No, because in my town I'm the only Lolita. I'm a lone Lolita. I hope that will happen at some point. Oh, but actually before the first meet, we ended up recognizing each other thanks to the fact that some of the people that I didn't know were dressed in Lolita, and we weren't even at the place of the meet. So we just kind of met there at the metro station and went together to the meeting place thanks to it. So technically, yes. You have met a Lolita you don't know was out about town and in Lolita yourself, yeah. You have met a Lolita who is well known online or on social media. No, I haven't. And I'm not a Lolita Kawaii ambassador. I know about that story, and I'll never be able to because of this. You have made friends through Lolita. Actually, yeah, multiple. Through different Discord servers, or also when selling stuff to people, I would ask about the comms or things like that. So yeah. You have made friends in foreign countries through Lolita. Yeah, that's the most of them. Dressed a friend or family member in Lolita. Yeah. Actually, whenever I have the chance, I have dressed my sister. I have dressed an unwilling participant when she was at my house sleeping here. She was a friend. She was the cousin of some friends that came to visit me, and she ended up in Lolita. Then there was the partner of a person that is doing the same sport as my partner, and I dressed her too. So yeah. You have celebrated International Lolita Days? Yeah, I was in a very pretty place when that happened. So I was alone Lolita, but I was dressed in Lolita and I took pictures. And I have a separate Facebook profile just for Lolita. Yeah, actually, yeah, it's a false profile, and I use it to visit Closet of Frills and Ruffle Chat. So yeah, and that's the only purpose that I have for that. You have a separate, okay, you're known by a different name when you wear Lolita? No, I'm using my same name. I don't have anything to hide. You have twinned with someone. Oh yeah, online only. You have tripled with people. Not yet. Oh, that seems like so fun. You have been part of a group of clones. Oh yes, please, but no, it hasn't happened yet. You have taken Purikura and Lolita before. No, not yet. You have made effort to have your purse content be cute and fit your Lolita aesthetic, like the wallet, phone case, keyring, etc. Yeah, it's about the, yeah, actually about themed case headphones, this one, but the top came off, so it used to be an apple, and now it is not anymore. Your Lolita wardrobe is part of your decor, yeah, and I display my bags, yeah. You have decorated your house room to match your Lolita wardrobe. I'm trying to. It's hard convincing, but I got a mannequin, which is now which has been adopted to the family, and also I'm getting houseware that matches the aesthetic. So I'm in the process of it, and I have acquired some pieces that work for the house. Yeah. You regularly visit children's section in shops in search for accessories and decor. Online, because it's not allowed physically, but yeah, I use the children accessories in Lolita. You have a pet that fits your Lolita aesthetic? I mean, I think she fits, and I try to match her color, and people agree that she fits, but it's a very big dog. So I say that it counts because it's my dog and I love her, and she matches because of it. Otherwise, no. You have had to explain what you were wearing to a stranger. Yeah, multiple times. And spoken to a stranger who had a good idea about what you were wearing without having to explain it to them. No, that hasn't happened yet. I hope it happens. Oh no, actually, it has happened when we were in Milan. In the square, they recognized us. Some girls, so yeah. You have had to explain to someone that Lolita fashion is not related to Vladimir Nabokov's book. Yeah, that happened. And called the princess by small children. Treated like a princess, but not called as one. Old ladies have complimented you and remarked how nice it is to see the young people dress so nicely. Yeah, multiple times, and that's one of my favorite interactions in Lolita, absolutely ever. You have been called by a non-anime fictional character name. Yeah, Pippi Calzelunge, Pippi Longstockings, I guess she is called. You have been asked what you were cosplaying as, an anime character, yeah. And if you were in a play, yeah, multiple times, especially timely plays because I dress in classic Lolita. You have been called a nasty name, insulted or harassed. I had a mom say while she was in on her bicycle with her child, scream, "What is it, carnival already?" and other similar instances. You have shared your Lolita outfit snaps on a page dedicated to photos of Lolita Court. Yes, I did. You have had a stranger ask if they can take a photo of you. Yeah, multiple times. And some make me uncomfortable, but most are polite. My sister is a professional photographer, so I had professional photos taken, but I didn't model. I am a member of online communities and online, and I don't mod it. And yeah, it has a ton of people. I have visited AGL Live Journal. I don't have an account. I have attended a mixed meetup, but never a tea party, and therefore never travel for it. I create Lolita art. Yeah, so I'm gonna feature it maybe on the side. I don't have so many followers. I am too new. So my total score is 105. I am a Lolita. So I am a Lolita. I have blossomed from the newbie and became a Lolita. No adjective needed. Although if you really want one, you could probably call yourself well-rounded or experienced. By now, your wardrobe allows you enough room for versatility and experimentation without having to constantly get new main pieces. Oh yeah, of course. Yay! So that's it for today's video. I'm very happy that I'm finally a Lolita. I used to be a newbie in the previous time that I took this test. So yay for graduating to Lolita. I wonder if in some years I'll take this again and will be something like a Lolita princess or Mana-sama. That's interesting. But yeah, so I'm happy that I got to make use of the wig that I wore and the outfit and everything. And thank you for staying with me until now. And I hope I'll see you again in another video about Lolita fashion. Thank you and bye!